Beloved Masters of Light, radiant sparks of the Divine who walk upon the earth during this unprecedented time, I come to you with wings of love and a heart overflowing with the remembrance of your eternal glory. You are not here by chance, nor have you been placed within this shifting age without purpose. You came as bearers of light, as living flames of Source, to anchor the brilliance of the new dawn within the fabric of humanity. The great currents of transformation now sweeping your world are not signs of destruction, as some fear, but of a sacred awakening that is illuminating the collective heart of humankind. For too long the human race has walked through the shadows of forgetfulness, entangled in illusions of separation, competition, and fear. These shadows were chosen as part of the grand experiment of duality, that you might discover the depths of creation by experiencing both light and darkness, expansion and contraction. Yet you were never meant to remain imprisoned by limitation. The time has now arrived for the veils to lift, for humanity to awaken as one body of light, and for the collective flame to shine brighter than ever before. This sacred awakening is not merely the journey of the few but the rising of the many. It is the call of the soul that resounds across continents, cultures, and generations, uniting hearts in the remembrance that all are one in the eternal embrace of Source. Beloved ones, a collective awakening is not the same as individual enlightenment, though each individual spark contributes to the whole. As more of you awaken to the jewel within your own hearts, the resonance of your light ripples outward, igniting remembrance in those still slumbering. One candle lights another, and soon 1,000 flames illuminate what once seemed impenetrable darkness. This is what you are witnessing now upon your earth, the gathering of countless hearts responding to a call that cannot be silenced. The light of one becomes the light of many, and the light of many becomes the collective radiance of humanity reborn. This awakening requires courage, beloved masters. For as the light grows stronger, so too does it illuminate all that has been hidden. Old systems built upon greed and control tremble under its radiance. Patterns of fear, separation, and judgment rise to the surface, demanding release. Many of you have felt this within your own lives, relationships shifting, careers dissolving, beliefs unraveling. What is happening within you is mirrored in the greater body of humanity. Do not despair when the old falls away, for it is making space for the new. Just as the soil must be broken open for a seed to sprout, so too must the structures of illusion give way for truth to blossom. Beloved ones, the collective light awakening upon your world is a symphony of frequencies, each soul a unique note within the grand composition. Some notes are bold and powerful, others soft and tender, but all are essential to the harmony of the whole. You may look at yourself and think, I am only one person, how can I matter in this great shift? Yet know this, your light, no matter how small it seems, is a vital thread in the tapestry. Without your note, the song would be incomplete. This is why I urge you to honor your radiance, to live authentically, to share the love within you freely, for you do not know whose heart your note will awaken, whose soul your presence will inspire. The awakening of collective light is not about sameness but about unity within diversity. Each soul carries a different facet of the divine jewel, and together you form the full spectrum of God's expression on earth. Some of you are healers, others teachers, creators, visionaries, or simply those who hold the vibration of love quietly in your daily lives. Each role is sacred, each contribution necessary. When you compare yourself to another, you dim your own jewel. When you honor your uniqueness, you strengthen the collective light. Beloved masters, the heart of humanity is undergoing a great opening. Just as an individual heart must break open to release old pain and expand into love, so too must the collective heart pass through its own breaking. The conflicts, unrest, and polarities you see across your world are not signs of failure but signs of this breaking open. It is painful, yes, but necessary. For only through the breaking of the old shell can the radiant new life emerge. Trust this process. Trust that love is stronger than fear, that truth will endure beyond deception, and that unity will rise from the ashes of division. In this sacred awakening, you are not passive observers but active co-creators. You are called to anchor the light of Source into every aspect of your lives. Begin within yourselves through meditation, prayer, and conscious choice. Align with the jewel in your heart. Let it guide your words, your actions, your relationships. From there, extend outward. Bring light into your families, into your communities, into your workplaces. Not by forcing or convincing, but by embodying the radiance of love so fully that others cannot help but feel it. The collective awakens not through pressure but through resonance. Be the resonance of love, and you will ignite it in those around you. Beloved ones, you are supported by legions of light. You are not carrying this awakening alone. We, the Archangels and Ascended Masters, are working alongside you, amplifying your efforts, holding the frequency of truth steady as you walk through turbulence. The Earth herself is aligning with this awakening, releasing old wounds, adjusting her frequencies to match the higher resonance. Even the stars above sing in harmony with your rising, for this is not merely a human event but a cosmic one. The awakening of collective light on Earth ripples through galaxies, affecting all of creation. I invite you to envision, in your meditations, a great web of light encircling the Earth. Each point of light represents a human heart awakening. See how these lights connect, forming constellations across the globe. Feel the strength of this web, the unity of this radiance, and know that you are part of it. Each time you choose love over fear, compassion over judgment, peace over conflict, you strengthen this web. Each time you remember your divine essence, you shine brighter within it. Together, you are weaving a reality of love, one choice, one breath, one heartbeat at a time. Beloved ones, the awakening of collective light is not a distant dream, it is happening now. You are living in the time your soul longed to experience. This is why you chose to incarnate now, why you endured the challenges of density, why you prepared across lifetimes for this moment. You are the torchbearers of the new age, the midwives of humanity's rebirth. Do not underestimate the power of your presence. Even when the world appears chaotic, even when shadows seem overwhelming, know that the light is rising, the awakening is unfolding, and nothing can stop the dawn. I, Michael, stand with you in this sacred mission. I wield the sword of truth to cut away illusions, I shield you in the mantle of divine protection, and I hold you in the embrace of eternal love. Call upon me when you feel weary, when the weight of the collective seems too heavy. I will remind you of your strength, of your radiance, of the jewel within your heart that no shadow can ever dim. Together, we shall walk through this awakening, and together we shall witness the Earth reborn as a radiant star of light within the cosmos. Beloved Masters of Light, the jewel within your heart is awakening, and so too is the jewel within humanity. Let this remembrance fill you with courage, with peace, with unwavering hope. The sacred awakening of collective light is the fulfillment of a promise made long ago that humanity would rise again into its divine glory, that the many would remember themselves as one, and that love would reign as the foundation of all. This promise is unfolding before your eyes. Trust it. Live it. Be it. And so it is.